what everybody's here for, right?
Okay, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
let's do this.
MFU.
I don't know if we're going to be able to get all the way through this one. We should have a little bit of Roger in every episode.
This goes back to, I think 2015.
And he always starts in the middle of a thought.
I'm saying, though.
Like, I didn't cut anything out, you guys. It's
Absolute ecology. And they're reporting on the Russian experiment on the space station up there and how they were doing some experiments in zero gravity with these ions, these charged particles. And this is like about 10 minutes long. So I'm going to get in very deep detail, but I'm going to just...
You're not, Roger. You're a tease. That's what you are.
It's deep detail, and every single one of them is wrong.
Well, okay, yeah, I stand corrected.
It's going to cut in here and there to show you how the Bose-Einstein condensate formed.
Now, okay, I'm sorry, oh my god. The title of my dissertation is Bose-Einstein Condensates, Implosions in Bose-Einstein Condensates as a probe for quantum and thermal fluctuation. I study Bose-Einstein condensate. My advisor, Eric Cornell, won the 2001 Nobel Prize for being the first person to observe a Bose-Einstein condensate.
He gets an honorable mention in MFU's summary of this, but he apparently didn't. He missed a few details that our man Roger here has picked up on.
I don't think your advisor properly advised Roger.
So I am hoping, I haven't gotten all the way through this one either, because I always like to give myself something to be surprised by in these, but I am hoping that Roger goes with the conspiracy theory that when you implode a Bose-Einstein condensate, it can create a black hole. I think it's more along the lines of the Bose-Einstein condensates just are black holes, which is even dumber, which surprises me in its possibility. But in any case, this is close to home for me. BECs are really cool systems. They're so cool. I like to call them the sixth state of matter.
This is going to be so simple you won't believe it. But if you've been following...
That's true. I won't.
Electron flood theory, dipole electron flood theory.
What the hell is dipole electron flood theory?
You're supposed to know. You're like the space laser guy.
You understand this. The standard model is not correct. There is only these two particles, the black and the white.
All right. Seriously, somebody has got to show Roger how a computer works.
This is adorable.
No, like it should be in a Word document.
No, a PowerPoint. This is a PowerPoint, not a Word document.
Or whatever. This isn't even is this the back of an envelope?
No, it's worse than that. That is the back of a canvas.
Oh, what?
That is like a canvas like you would paint on, except it's the back of it.
It's on a stretcher, yeah. It's stretched out. Yeah.
It's stretched out.
Oh my god.
This guy is like an onion of fail.
Yeah, I know, Bree knew. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Which are what they would call neutrinos. That's all that exists. And then as they collect into bigger and bigger quantities, they form stability at certain points, and at every 1835 or so, they appear to become more stable. So it's not like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 1835 and then another 1835. They sort of lock into an element. So helium, hydrogen, helium, lithium, all that coming right up down. And they're just bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger accumulations of huge amounts of...
Literally everything he said was wrong. Literally everything. Even the part where he says they just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, that's actually wrong. As you go sideways across the periodic table, the size of an atom, which is generally inferred from the size of its outermost electron wave functions, gets smaller because of the higher attraction to the inner cores. You have to go down a row before they start to get bigger again. And he thinks that he thinks that protons are made out of 1,835 electrons, and that neutrons are made out of apparently one more. What is happening right now?
1835 instead of 1. They say 1 proton makes a hydrogen. No,
he has the chart. He's like looking at the chart and still getting it wrong.
Yeah.
And it fucking tells you when
doesn't. It normally doesn't tell you the size, but yeah.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking about like science class where it actually did, but
yeah. Like you don't fit. Not every piece of every like information is going to be able. You're not going to be able to fit it onto the one little square about hydrogen, right? Like there's too much.
Yeah, but like there's just so much wrong.
Protons aren't made out of electrons. Like that's not how that works.
I was trying to figure out whether he was trying to say that they were all made out of neutrinos, which is also a bunch of horse shit. But
that's even worse.
I don't know if they knew about neutrinos when he was a young
When
guy.
Roger made this, 8 months ago.
Says right
But
there.
no, I'm just saying, like, all of this shit is shit that we all learned in, like, what, high school. Definitely, for me, it was sophomore year.
Yeah, but education is a lie, and experts are just blinded by their own. You should explore the comments of this video. This was a fun one. I have also gained information from an off-planet source that black holes were just used as a means of travel throughout the cosmos. Okay, it goes on. There are 3 different sections of this post and a variety of emojis.
Clearly
And
harsh reality has the secret to opening that Stargate.
yeah, Roger is, as always, the gift that keeps on giving
135
and taking our sanity.
of these particles, which is a black and a white together. 1,835 of those together in a ball, similar to this, is what a proton. And this is what you'd normally call a proton. One of these. It's not.
No, I'd call that a marble. I wouldn't call it a proton.
So this, all right, so get that out of your head. The standard model doesn't work. Now, I am going to show you why this does work in Bose-Einstein condensate. And in every single possible, anything you can talk to me about in physics, that's 100% I can explain to you with electron flood theory. It's very simple. And
Maybe he means the weight of the proton is 1835? I don't know what he
Me neither.
I've shown the particles exist. It's not even, there's no guesses. All right, so what is a Bose-Einstein condensate? All it is what's left over at absolute zero.
That's not. If you want to know what it is, read what he's about to read. It actually explains it.
Absolute zero means you have no extra hot parts. The white parts are gone.
The white parts are gone. So in his mind, all the little particles have the black parts and the white parts. Okay,
Here's exactly what it says. A Bose-Einstein condensate, a group of atoms cooled to within a hair of absolute zero. In my world, absolute zero means absolutely zero electron neutrinos.
Well, I hate to break it to you, Roger, but that's not what in the real world absolute zero means.
When they reach that temperature, the atoms are hardly moving anymore because there's no more pushing and shoving. Only the white ones push and shove.
Only the white ones push and shove.
Black ones just clump together, and that's exactly what happens. They have almost no free energy to push and shove each other around. At that
Probably because the white ones took it all. Sorry, was that?
point, the atoms begin to clump together and enter the same energy state, which is they're just solid black balls, and they just clump together as dark matter.
No, they don't. They don't clump together as dark matter. They're normal matter.
Balls, drink.
Oh my god, I ran out. I just ran out. That was that was the last little bit of line that I had.
Oh, sorry, for anybody that didn't see, 2 weeks ago, Roger loves balls.
Oh my.
He does love balls. Kind of into balls.
Remember, kids.
I'm into balls. I mean, my balls mostly, but I'm a narcissist. I'm in love with myself.
Well, I mean, Roger may actually fall in love with your balls. Who knows?
I have to sleep tonight, Maya. I have to sleep, and you say things like that, like
Look, I'm here to help.
you're not here to help. You're not here to help. You're here to traumatize and emotionally damage.
Well, yeah, it's a Sunday.
Well, yeah, I did sign up for this.
From a physical point of view, and the whole group starts to behave as though it were a single atom.
That is a very common description of a Bose-Einstein condensate. It's one that I personally don't like very much, but a lot of physicists who study Bose-Einstein condensates do like it when they all behave as a single atom. It's when they all have the exact same quantum wave function, but there are still multiple atoms there. Mm-hmm. And it's not like they behave as like one singular atom with a much larger mass and like all the same chemical properties. Like an atom has chemical properties, and a Bose-Einstein condensate is not a single atom. Anyway, but it's fine. It's just not how I ever do it. And because this is exactly my field, I am just snooty enough to always pause and make that point. Sorry.
Let me show you that actually happening. All right, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it.
For the record, these should look familiar.
Oh,
these pictures.
From that one video.
Mm-hmm.
There's
I
hundreds of
don't remember
videos.
what video that was, though.
It was Roger's video.
Okay, it was Roger's.
Yeah.
These are the two particles.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this. There are hundreds of videos. These are the two particles. The black one never changes its size. It's a fixed particle. That is the Bernie point particle. Every one of those is gone, and all you have is black left. So we took all the little glow away. That's absolute zero, and all you have is the black left. I never thought you could get that's what would happen, but that is what's happened. Boom. Now everything looks like it's just one big ball of blackness.
Why is he like this?
I don't know.
His great balls of fire.
I think he knows that I'm out here, and I think he's a sadist, and I think he has it out for me, and he wants to cause suffering to me and my ilk. I don't know what to do about it. I'm gonna turn to I don't know, probably substance abuse or something.
That's correct. We were able to separate these using the Venturi, break them apart here on Earth. In outer space, they can break apart all by themselves.
I think we're about to get something profound, though.
You see that? That's a Bose-Einstein condensate.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
I don't think it's a Bose-Einstein condensate.
Wait, wasn't it something else in the last video?
This one? Oh, it was a black hole in the last video, I think.
Okay.
So there are actually not knowing what this is.
Table salt.
I don't know what it. Well, it's not. It looks like just a recording of like an optical camera, that like you could see with your own eyes in a normal sort of way. That doesn't mean that's what it is, although it certainly looks like that based on almost everything about this image, other than the fact that it says Mud Fossil University at the bottom. I mean, and that really does do a lot to completely
Wow.
eliminate all confidence that I can have in, honestly, the goodness of reality fundamentally.
And that's just exactly what it is. It's a black hole.
See, it's a black
You're
hole
right.
now.
It's a black hole.
It's a black hole, and it's a Bose-Einstein condensate, and those are the same thing.
I'm really missing Gina right now. She's so delightful.
She's a lot more likable than Roger.
It formed because there was no more electrons in this space. And that's because of the experiment they did in zero gravity. This doesn't happen here on Earth. That's why they can't do this here on Earth, because you need zero gravity. And I'll explain to you exactly this experiment, and we'll watch it actually happening. And when they did this, these were the Russians. They said during the experiment, we contacted the Earth guys who couldn't believe it either. They had no idea this was going to happen. Well, this is exactly what I would expect to happen in the conditions that they did with ionized particles. Ionized particles means you have extra white glowy ones. That means you have extra extra black ones. So they're the white glowy ones are going to push the black ones into the ball in the center, making the Bose-Einstein condensate.
Everybody in this room is now dumber for having listened to that.
What just happened?
Well, I tried to look back on it, and I can't remember. I think my subconscious is starting to just block it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looking at the article on NASA's website about this experiment, and there is...
Which experiment? Is it the Cold Atom Laboratory? Because if it's the Cold Atom Laboratory, I was paid on that grant in grad school.
Yeah,
I can talk about
exactly.
it. So this would have been in 2016. The Cold Atom Laboratory had not yet launched. I don't think that's what they were studying. I don't think that's what things looked like. Is that an image from the Cold Atom Laboratory?
Yeah, it's you have to scroll down to get to the thing, but...
I can look at it later.
Yeah, in the meantime, chat's working on a poll for us.
Okay.
Oh.
Feel free to jump in.
I mean, I'm gonna... Yeah. I gotta say, though, Roger has more subscribers than Gina. He has 177,000 subscribers. This man has 177,000 subscribers. Okay? And...
Are these like different people? Do you think like any of them just subscribe to both of them?
So I'm convinced that at least 40,000 subscribers subscribe to both of them, because Gina has 142,000 subscribers. If I allow myself the numerical flexibility such that both of them could possibly have more than the absolute maximum overlap, then I have to allow for more people of that level.
That just like...
That being said, I really want to subscribe though, so there is that. Like,
no, stop it now. Don't do it. Don't.
Should I do it, chat? Chat. No. Should I subscribe to Roger?
You know where to find Roger when you need to hate watch people.
All right. Let me just make it very simple, very easy. They're at absolute zero.
Oh yeah, he does. Huh? Check that. Nobel Prize. Yeah.
Temperatures, which means absolutely zero extra electrons. Nobody's pushing, nobody's shoving. All right. As Tesla said, all energy is...
It's not officially official without the mention or the face. You gotta have one or the other. You know how this works.
Yeah.
Vibration. That's exactly correct. I call it push to shove. There's going to...
I'm sure you do, Roger. I'm sure you do call it push to shove. I don't even know what I'm responding to. I'm not letting him finish a thought. I just keep pausing and then complaining, and it's I love it. It's exactly what I want to do.
More flow. We need
It's going to be a push, and then it's going to shove back. Push to shove back is always where energy happens. That's the only type of energy there is, other than, well, see, this way get a little tricky. All right, I'm just going to tell you right out. At absolute zero, there is no resistance to electrons flowing in. The electron neutrinos, they go flying in there to find the black matter. That's why superconductivity, they say, zip, you can have as much electricity as you want generated through there. Yes, but only is for an instant, because it starts to pile back against itself. It's push to shove. When they get almost at zero, there's no pushing and shoving. That's why it says the defining feature of Bose-Einstein condensate, the atoms behave very differently to what we normally expect.
The defining
Instead
feature.
Of acting as independent.
The defining feature is a macroscopic occupation of the lowest, or any single, I guess, technically, wave function, single particle wave function.
Independent particles, they all have the same very low energy and coordinated with each other. They just glob into a ball. And I show this in the light experiments. We can see them just dropping right on top of each other. They don't care about touching each other. The white ones hate each other. It says it's similar to the difference between photons, which are light particles coming from the sun, which may have many different wavelengths and oscillate independently, and those in laser beams, which have the same wavelength and oscillate together. So they still don't understand what's going on here.
No, that's a very good analogy. They're all coherent. They behave exactly the same way. All of the photons in a laser beam behave in exactly the same way, which is why it just stays like this for a long, long way. Not perfectly, it does spread out.
These are electron dipoles, and if you don't have one of the poles and you're missing it, it acts totally different. And the black can just glob together. It's a fixed particle. The white does not do that.
The black particle and the white particle. He never explain. He just like uses these terms.
They've removed all.
Sorry, were you going to say something, Stephanie?
Yeah, what are they? He never explains what the hell the white particle and the black particle are.
I have no idea.
Don't know what he's talking about. Neither is he.
All the white, and all they have is a ball of blackness. And now don't forget, we have been able to separate the black from the white here on Earth through the Warren effect.
There's a lot of things about this sentence that I have feelings about. Number one, okay, show me some results. And number two, yeah, it's called segregation.
Rogers stumbled upon segregation. It's so apt.
But like, also show me some results, man. I want to. He says we can separate the white particle from the black particle, and I don't know what that means because he hasn't explained what that means because he's Roger.
I was going to say, are we expecting like an explanation or like a good one or?
No, I guess not.
This is in outer space. We don't have compressed composition of gases in outer space. It's zero gravity, so they're not trying to be compressed to the Earth's surface, which they do because they're attracted. Because I think he thinks because oil comes from the ground and oil is black, that oil is dark matter, and therefore the interior of the Earth is dark. Honestly, that seems like the most rational way to get to his position.
I hate him so much.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love Roger so much.
You know what? We're at 2 hours, and I've Rogered all I can Roger today.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna look through the rest of this and see if it's worth also returning to this morsel next week. Oh come on, you love Roger. You always love whenever I suggest Roger.
Well, you know, he's a fan favorite in the chat, but
I love Roger.
Oh, and you know what? Actually, the chat agrees with you. So the ending of the poll is saying that Roger, like,
is a nice 69%. Look at that.
2-to-1 margin, like that's impressively bad. God. Oh, hey, Mark Reed. I'm too scared to vote. Mark, every time I come to your channel, you're making me vote on who's the dumbest dumbass in Dumblandia. Like,
yeah, and how often am I an option? Okay, she's not even able to be honest.
Oh my God. All right, you know what? I'm gonna.
Well done.
Yeah, we're gonna share. Gina's adorable.
Oh yeah, no, she has a lot of these. They're like weekly, I think.
Fuck ton, actually, I think is we're gonna let Gina play us out. So I don't know what we're gonna keep the sound off because who fucking knows what she's dancing to, and how quickly YouTube can take down my stream for that. I'm pretty sure my stream will get taken down faster than a Hive Science stream streaming the history.
AIG. Man,
I didn't realize I was muted, but in the very next sentence on Roger's thing, he says, "Is the Earth hollow?" It might be.
Oh my god. I'm pretty sure this was actually the last sentence that I listened to.
Too late.
Because
gone.
Okay, I'm sorry. All right.
But all right. So I do want to thank everybody for coming by, showing up, showing love, and to the haters, fuck you.